Time is running out for the planet Earth.
Floating higher and higher. A wonderful feeling.
It belongs to a creature from outer space.
You don't expect me to believe that, do you? Planet Earth.
Back and forth. Back and forth. Up and away from my body.
Time is running out for the planet Earth.
Hello, viewers. Howdy. Welcome, everybody. It's another art stream. I originally intended to do a little bit of ode work on stream, but not in the best headspace today. I'm fine. Nothing's really wrong. Just, I guess, fatigue and stress catching up to me. It's the final day of the shortest month of the year, so I would much rather. Hey, Shaku, and hey, everybody, once more. I'm more so concerned not canceling another art stream. There are times where you should just stick to the plan, because sticking to it rather than constantly canceling just makes you complacent in not doing the thing you wanted to do more of. So, you know. Went out with friends today for lunch, so that was also nice. And yeah, like, I don't want to so much see it as toughing it out. Toughing it out would be me sticking to the art I was gonna produce, but I'm not in the headspace for that right now. And how lovely, Raspberry Roller. Yes, Kyra, it was very lovely, very cute. Thank you. So, time to Rorschach my way through and figure out what I'm drawing. It could be a lot of vibey surreal stuff today. Also, I might have to look into capturing my canvas in a different fashion. I noticed like little hiccups that happen only when I'm art streaming. I kind of want to figure out what that's about. You're on the mend? That's good. It is a laborious process, proofreading. You had a delicious sandwich. How lovely. Stream streak, yippee. And speaking of marathon, I played the Server Slam. It's fine for an extraction shooter, I suppose, but as many echo this sentiment, I don't care for the extraction shooter component. I had some highs, I had some lows during the test, but too much is what they're asking. Too much. And that is $40 that I do not care splitting part with for Marathon. Not gonna lie, when I first saw you I got intimidated, but now I'm glad, Chad, you are cool with me. I mean, I am just a creature like any other creature.
Oh wow.
Gator appearance, hello. Huh.
I just got out of the shower.
Ah, freshly scrubbed Gator.
Yes, I am clean. I am fresh. I am moist still a little bit.
But are you critical?
I'm not critical. I don't. I've not been approached to voice any Bat characters in any beloved games, unfortunately.
I have witnessed when I went to an anime convention like 3 years ago at this point.
Hmm.
And that's when the Charlie clones was like a popular flash mob cosplay idea, and I saw them in the wild, and they were going, "Hell yeah, baby!" And they were all talking like this, which kind of sounds like Yogi Bear.
That does sound like Yogi Bear.
I very easily slip into a Yogi Bear, no matter what I
Yes.
do. What is that? That was not Boo Boo Bear.
That was Sunny the Gator belching the word yes.
Today I am brain off.
I don't know, Charlie.
Thank you.
I don't know if you should harass the guy and pull out an AK-47 or whatever.
Wait, hold on. All the notifications went off, and you're talking about an AK-47.
Or maybe it was an AR-15. I just remember there was a big thing. Moist Critical was like beefing with some like
Sneeko. He was beefing with
Oh,
Sneeko, and he was
Sneeko.
showing off his AR-15.
It was an AR-15. Okay.
And like a couple of handguns, which I think one of them was a Springfield XD, which Springfield XD is like the face I make hearing you bought a Springfield XD.
Well, so random.
Springfield XDs kind of suck, viewers. They're not worth it.
What about my favorite gun? Shit.
Yeah, your favorite one. It shows. It shows it's your favorite.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm pulling Sunny by the I'm tugging her by the tail. I'm dragging her out onto this sun-heated rock.
Hold on.
Yeah, Sunny.
My favorite gun, that definitely is real. Shit. Fuck. No, I don't have one. I'm sorry. I don't know guns.
Oh, you do. I thought you were trying to remember a specific one, but you don't have
No,
a.
I was literally just like, I'm sitting here staring at the Google screen, like not even.
Are
sure
you
what to
are you
look
doing the
for.
thing where you're looking at multiple things and then you say Heckler and Glock and Magnum?
What about my favorite gun, the Glockenspiel?
The Glock. Mr. Smith, Mr. Weston, glad you can make it. Pulls up a Magnum research gun and not a Smith & Wesson. Come on, Serious M3.
Glockenspiel. I'm trying to remember what a Glockenspiel is. Glockenspiel. I know it's an instrument. Oh, it's like the little xylophone thing. Okay. It's the one that's like on like the wooden frame.
Let me look at this thing.
Oh. this gives me very oh god, I can't remember the name of that cryptid. The Glockenspiel. It's my favorite gun. Let me pull up West Virginia cryptids. The Flatwoods monster.
Isn't there like one that's like a gator and you hit the scales on its back?
I mean, you can do that to me. But I'll make you say, "Can I play the piano anymore?" Of course you can. Well, I couldn't before. And then you'll have to do it, like, but on a glockenspiel instead of a piano. Has metal things compared to wood or plastic. Oh, so that's the difference. Okay. I assumed it was, like, the bass it was on. Like,
I
it made a
got
different,
the
like,
Kali.
resonating sound. Yeah.
Gothy Kali, are you like a superhero or like an anti-hero? And you swoop in and you're always right. You swoop in mid-conversation. By the way, every time I want to compliment her on her being knowledgeable on stuff, I always come off like such a fucking asshole. I'm sorry. I have resting
No.
bitch voice. Every time I want it always sounds like I'm being sarcastic. Anyway, welcome, Gothy.
She's not the hero we want, but the hero we need.
We need.
Oh, the Grafton monster. That's a weird one. Sorry, now I'm just looking at cryptids. I have approximate knowledge of many things.
Look, Gothy
I
Kali,
understood
that
that
is how I am. I love being like that. Also, I'm generally bad with names, so I always get like the name kind of close, or I get
Oh yeah.
or I get them more horribly bad. Like when JoJo was first starting to become popular in the West, and my Canadian friend wouldn't shut up about him one day, and the next day I asked him, "So what was this thing called? Like Frederick's Misadventures?"
That is such a great name for something, though.
That is the name for the off-brand JoJo experience.
JoJo. I gotta make sure. I need to double check when I have to. I don't have to leave anytime soon. I have to go to my niece's birthday dinner.
Wait, tonight?
It is tonight, unfortunately. I thought it was gonna be like next week. Cause she was born in March.
Maybe they're off doing something in March, and then they're just doing the
might be.
gathering early.
Oh, it's 6:30. Okay, I won't leave till 6. I have plenty of time. Plenty of time.
This is what comes into your room, viewers, at 3 a.m. if you didn't. And if you don't play that Glockenspiel, oh buddy.
Yeah. This is the what's it called, the sleep demon or whatever.
Sleep paralysis Boris.
Sleep paralysis demon.
I used to suffer from sleep paralysis a lot as a teenager and a kid,
Oh, no.
actually.
Oh, God.
It was a lot more pronounced when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
The worst one was when the sleep paralysis demon was in bed with me,
Oh no, I don't
right
like
next
that.
to me, and that was horrible. Actually, viewers, do you want to hear the full story on that one?
That's scary.
Hey, Jared. Boris exists for me to remember to go.
Wow.
We have one sure for also, how is the music? Is it drowning us out? It's always kind of hard to judge it, even when I look at the audio levels, because
Yeah.
different tones and instruments, different pitches that kind of pierce over the speech sometimes. Okay, so what was that Mel Brooks movie with the black sheriff, where the gag was the sheriff's black?
Oh, Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. So, I'm a kid. Family and I are watching Blazing Saddles, and this is like the 11 p.m. slot.
Mm-hmm.
So this is super late for me, especially baby. Anyway, You know, we can argue on whether or not it was a sleep paralysis demon or not, but it kind of carried over. This is the period when I was getting this shit a lot, for context. So, I'm frozen in bed, my eyes open. I look over to my right, which is the side of the bed that's like facing the wall. It's up against the wall. And I see the deputy from Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, Gene Wilder.
And I swear that I could hear him go, "Don't look at me! Don't look at me, or I'll bite you." And
Oh no!
And I told the story to everyone in the morning. And then my father inspects the bed, sees there's like a wooden board on the side that I put a bunch of stickers. He's like, "There was a full moon yesterday. Obviously, the moon casted shadows through the tree branches, and combined with the colors of these stickers, the child imagined this figure. Child, remove these stickers by the end of the day." And there go all my fucking stickers that I put on my bed frame.
God. Like, it's funny because, like, I used to hear stories, like, when I used to go to church. I used to hear stories from people who went to the church that I did, that they were like, it was like late at night and I couldn't move, and I look at the end of my bed and there's a demon sitting there telling me.
Look, I've had
I'm
that
going
shit
to
happen
kill-"
though.
Yeah.
No, listen. I would wake up, I can't move. And you know what? I developed survival skills which ended up being substantiated by science. Every time I'd see the evil figure standing in the room, I start wiggling my toes. Because what's happening is your brain starts releasing immobilization juices. But you open your eyes whilst that chemical is still in your brain. That's why you're immobilized. But if you start wiggling your digits, all the neurons being activated like dissipated from your brain. So if you start wiggling, if you learn to wiggle your toes or your other digits, you can beat sleep paralysis. Anyway, weird Boris lore hours, but the fuck am I supposed to talk about on the art stream? I'm not talking about current events, that's for fucking sure.
I could talk about some of my current events. You want to hear something fun?
Yeah.
I spent too much on Magic the Gathering cards, and I got silly Fallout New Vegas Magic cards, and now that I have them in my hand, I'm like, did I need these?
I was this close to asking, did you get us a dumb card?
No! Oh my god. Listen. Oh god. Has anyone made that? I want to see if anyone's made that proxy online for something silly.
Someone made
Because
the secret layer.
A secret layer.
The Saddam layer. No.
A fucking Desert Storm
that's like,
secret layer.
That's like the foil card. That's like you get that one, that's it, you've won the game.
He's mythic. Yeah, obviously.
Saddam the
Yeah,
mimic
Gothic
pops
was
out
a
of the
secret
vent pipe. Excuse me, Mr. Hussein.
Pardon me. I just want to like walk through a scene and just be excuse me, Mr. Hussein, and just like kind of like lightly move him aside and then walk through the scene and then never be seen again.
Viewers, artistic question. Yes or no? No, this is alright. Maybe. Look, we gotta maximize the space.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you want me to just screen share or?
I'll watch it.
Okay, I just wanted to ask if it was actually practically easier on you. Like, look, I need to be the sleep paralysis demon that cannot beat the BBL allegations. Like,
My only
it is more aesthetically pleasing like this, though, is the thing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, the one thing I would say, like, I don't think you're bad going bigger. It's just like you have to have like the silhouette. Or
the silhouette is what does it, and
yeah,
this is not that type of picture. I can be a cryptid with an even fatter ass another time, This is
You
just
got that
this is
BBL?
what this is right now, and what this is my brain's deflated, but I don't want to not do an art stream. Welcome
Right.
everybody to the I'm doing the art stream, but you know what? That's what counts, because it's always those streams where it's like, you know what? We had a good time. It's a bummer that like technically I could work on a safer work picture. My brain is not accepting guidelines at the moment. I cannot put up with like restrictions
Yeah.
at the moment. Big balloon lady, yeah, BBL. I'm here to steal your rendering techniques. Oh no! And I just draw silhouettes. I mean, I kind of want to do a render thing. You know what? Screw it. Okay, I'm just gonna save this as a. Beep. I'll keep the canvas. Orb. Let's do an orb study, viewers.
The orb study. Hell yeah. Let's
So
study
here's the
orbs.
funny thing. Normally,
Mm-hmm.
I use circle brushes too. No, Boris, how could you? You're only using square brushes. No, I use circle brushes when it suits me. So normally I would make the orb, you know, I would select a circle brush and, you know, oops, that's the eraser. There we go.
Can I show you what my
Orb,
reaction
orb.
was when you said you use the circle brush?
Yeah.
As soon as I can find the damn thing. I'm putting it in our chat.
Let's see this thing now. Viewers.
This was me. Not that! No, not that! No, in our hidden chat. In our mod chat.
You can't stop nuclear fission. This process has begun. You're dealing with the void here. I'm sorry. You had to be more specific.
I should have been.
I saw a sad face. I know you said our chat, but it's like I don't know why, but it. Okay, let me tell you this. You doing the Twin Peaks thing for some reason registered in my brain as our private chat. So that
Oh, okay.
okay, we can
No.
still work with this. We can still work with this. Hey Keisha. Hi Hyacinth.
Yeah, everyone can stare at my shame.
By the way, I fucking love that. I've used that as a reaction image. It's this image, viewers. Now that we've applied our marble with a premium skin, now we're gonna apply RTX to it.
Mhm.
With the square brush. I was thinking of making the circle with the square brush, but I got derailed by you saying reaction and me saying that, and then the goblins taking over.
Okay.
But anywho. The boglins. Oh wait, you can't see the guy because of my large torals.
Yeah.
Now that makes me feel like I'm gonna fall over. I'll just flip them. Now it looks like album art.
Yeah.
Isn't this like from like what was this from? Is it from like a racing thing or?
This is from, if I remember correctly, this was at the UN.
Oh, at the UN. Oh, even
And this
funnier.
was one of the translators. And what happened was I think someone was being too loud on the mic. I don't remember who. It was either Trump or Putin or one of those fucks. And then like this, but like everyone saw this guy do this like in reaction to what was being said. So it became like the reaction to like, oh fuck this shit.
Yeah, fitting.
Well, very orbular, very round. You took our chat and you put it through a cheesecloth and made it round, so that you can make chat mozzarella.
Whoops. I pretend 3D spherized you.
Wow. This is...
Is this... And this is like the least educational way to do anything. I was about to ask, Gavi, are you learning anything from this shit-ass demonstration?
Well, you haven't said what you're doing. You've just kind of went about
just
it.
Fucking about it. I'm doing the, hold on. I'm doing this thing. Almost. I was getting there. Google, please do not suck. Thank you.
I'm learning so much.
It's this. How to draw with the tick. You know, step one, you carefully draw an oval, etc. Think for hydration, bisect it, yada yada yada, and then then you draw the rest of it. Then you draw the tick holding it.
Isn't that easy? God, I love the tick. I never read the
Hey,
comics,
Gravy.
unfortunately, though.
Welcome, behold, Gravy, the sad orb, the sorb.
One of my favorite villains, like designs of all time, will always be Chairface Chippendale. Like, what a fun, like, just like a mobster, but his head is a tiny little chair. Like, what's so silly?
I shall now produce a more serious demonstration. Believe it or not. Orb 2. Unfortunately, another thing will become very apparent. Something that I've talked about many times is, let's just use the benchmark for how long I've been doing commissions. I've been doing commissions since late 2009. Have not stopped. I am calcified in my approach, understanding, and expressing artistic process or artistic processes. You know, when you see a craftsman, an old master at what they do, and they just use practically cow tools to achieve it. They use like the scrungiest, fucked up looking things that no other being can use. It's a little bit like that. It's like I've gone through the more commutable, universal languages of theory when it comes to art. I am at a point where it's like I have made this work for me. So let me talk a little bit about my actual process now, a little bit more in earnest. So we have a makeshift surface, we have the orb. So I work in black and white for a while now. The reason is I only have to concern myself with the values. I am using a grayscale scale going from white to black. I don't have to think of nuances. I don't have to think of bouncing light, ambient light, little rules like brightly lit ground, deep blue, dark skies, bright, almost white skies, dark ground. Like there's like these shortcuts that you fill your head to the absolute extreme before it starts like internalizing. So since I'm working in black and white, I can literally have black and white, set the opacity to 10, and just slowly kind of clay-esque shaping this thing out. And you might notice right here, shit, what was that called? The barrier between the light and dark. This is your darkest dark. And you've heard shit like your brightest bright isn't as bright as the lightest dark. There's a lot of column light and shadow theory to consider, but this is a focal point that's going to be the darkest spot, and it's going to be a spot, not universal. We're not doing so with square brush. The reason why I use that is because it recreates aliasing. It naturally recreates aliasing and gives both a little bit of texture to your strokes and also creates midtones. And if I'm using this additively, like, you know, pure black, 5% opacity, I can just keep doing brush strokes, and it's a little bit like sculpting, right? You're gradually adjusting the shape. You're making a little mistake, but then you adjust as you go because it's granular. You're doing it additively over a course of time. Any kind of mistake can be kind of subdued. Normally I do this last because I like to start with the large block out shadows and shapes, but right now I'm talking color and light theory, right? So doing it additively with pure black and white is one way to get your values and the volume of the shape down. And now because it's on a bright surface, you know, the light is kind of coming in this away, which means it'll hit this portion in front of it. So we go back, white, and we start. But we got to remember, it is touching where it's dark, where it's touching the table, so where it's dark, it'll have less reflective properties. And, you know, if you have a secondary light, like a bounce light from like a background wall, you can do like a not quite rim light thing. Oops. But doing like a highlight up here in the upper right like this helps make it feel even more tangible and three-dimensional. The classic orb.
Orb.
I'm making a more diffused shadow. It's becoming more in focus, closer to the point of contact. There's a little bit of occlusion, and it just kind of spreads out. And because I added this other light, we do not really see the top of this shadow. It'll just blend with the table's color because we have communicated with this little bit of rim light that from the opposite direction there's like a little bit of light coming back. And you know, and then if you make it smoother, how do you make it smoother? I blend the layers. There were 2 layers. One was clipped with transparency. I like using the mixer brush, which is just a mix of a brush and a blur tool. And if you ask me what's a mixer brush, like I said, I have tuned these tools that they serve me, but like I'm not super in the technological know-how of how to describe them other than what they just do. So there's your classical orb. And I spoke about my approach. I guess this is mini art class with Boris. Normally what I do is I get like a 50 or 55% gray. Let's have us like a cowed boy or something.
One cowed boy?
We know we'll like give him a little bit of a vest or something. We're blocking him out. We're blocking. And all of this is done with the opacity is tied to pen pressure. So this is transparent, right? These aren't colors, which means if I drew behind them, you know, you see it's still transparent. So I hide the background layer, I make it pure white, and then I pick a lighter tone, rootin' tootin', to fill it out with an actual color, not a transparent thing. I'm gonna make them a little bit more tangible, and I'll explain why in a second. I combine these two. Now I lock transparency, which means I cannot draw off of the layer, and I get blank with, let's say, 30% opacity, pen pressure still enabled, and now I'm like, well, what if I want a stark shadow cast from his hat? You know, and I decide what parts are gonna be. Oh, I'm being called. BRB.
Oh.
Whew. All right, Returnal. Apologies for that.
Oh, no back.
But yeah, I wanted him to be solid so I can put the values I actually want. Like you can still see the parts that are kind of transparent and anyway. Get out of here, more like Cowabungus.
Kawa, goodbye.
Kawa, goodbye.
Kawa, beat it.
Anyway, I want to draw more cryptid, Boris. I think that's the vibe right now. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Gravy. Did you see this? I also got me bubble tea when we were out
Oh.
finishing this off. The Glockenspiel is stream joke.
Ooh.
Laughs in Theremin. I fucking love the Theremin. I love it, especially in B movies.
Man, I really wish I had a theremin. Theremins are so cool.
I keep looking at like hobby theremins, and I should just buy one. I should just have one. Viewers, you should own quirky things.
You know what you do is you buy one and then you say it's for stream and then you write it off on your taxes.
Viewers, write off things on your taxes that you use for work. We cannot speak otherwise of these things.
Correct. I'm gonna put it there, man.
I'm gonna up the volume on the music. Was a good pose. I was intimidated, right? I really like this. I was thinking I could add like a door frame, maybe like I'm sitting at the door frame, but I would fit
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Like I would be cut off at the hips, maybe. This is like my head.
You'd
is
have to have
hitting
like
the
that
ceiling.
light coming through.
I might frame it better. For now, I'm just kind of.
Swaying back and forth.
I looked up theremin and the first thing that came up was someone turned a Cabbage Patch doll's head into a theremin. And I'm just
That's
like, I don't want
amazing.
this. I don't want this. Get it out
I
of
want to
here.
make that. So, I want to mention something funny, but it's It's on the blade's edge, the mirror's edge, the door edge runner, whatever. It's on the very tippy edge of TOS, but I have to be careful how I frame it. I was gifted a funny silicon torso.
Ah, yes.
I don't want to use it, but I want to chop it up for artistic reasons. Like, one thing is like I wanted to do the hand mirror boob, where I cut off a piece of the succulent silicone, take out. I have this shitty hairbrush, and like the flexible things fell off of it, but I can like stick the silicone bosom, and it'll be like a boob mirror. It's like holding a hand mirror, but it's like, oh no, a boob's coming out of it. I want to do stupid shit with it like that. I need to choose what's gonna be the best project though, because you can only do once.
That is very true. You gotta choose.
You gotta
There's
choose.
no takesies backsies.
No takesies backsies with that. Whoever subjected you to this OST?
What is this?
Sentient. From a game that shipped without a soundtrack, but then they released it afterwards as an independent CD you could just play with when you're in the game.
Oh. Okay.
But it's good. I dig it. It fits my esoteric sensibilities.
It's very
Shit,
much
what-
a vibe.
Oh, we're halfway through the. No, not halfway. We have 3 more. Yeah, okay, never mind. And then it's back to Red Fox, baby, because I couldn't figure out a different playlist for now. It is what it is. So what do you think I'm doing here? Anthills? Molehills?
They kind of, you know what? They looked almost like housetops.
They sure are.
Oh, they are? Okay. I was correct, chat. Can you please give me one head pat?
If you hit the squeak, redeem will count to her.
Mm-hmm. Squeak my brains out of my head. Gosh, I am these
Mm-hmm.
these long looking legs.
Yeah?
I'm curious to see what they're attached to. Scary.
Also, I know I mentioned I might draw Trespasser and Trespasser.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
still in the cards, but again, just hit a little empty, hit a little purposefully empty. Alien need to brain deflate, you know?
Yeah.
Head and muscles full of air. Hell yeah. That air has to go into more important parts of my head. So, on a lighter note, Zarnak's been in my dreams more frequently, and I'm not gonna talk about him at length, but I want to talk about something in particular.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a dream we were like on a beach resort or something, and I saw the most garish handrails I have seen for like a staircase. So this is supposed to be like looking fancy and high class and whatever, but the balusters were these sparkly gold dudes in suits with like dollar signs in their eyes. And I thought, I guess a sign of extravagance are dudes made out of golds and they have dollars coming out of their eyes, and we're gonna decorate with that, and that makes sense. And I was so fascinated, I remember taking a picture in my dream of these dudes. You can be high class with dollar sign eyes. Hell yeah.
That is an interest. Like, I love the idea of like having like non I'm trying to think the right word. Like, because you know, like when you like make your character in like Cyberpunk or something, you get like crazy looking eyes, and I love the idea of just like being like, of just being so fucking full of yourself. They're like, yeah, my eyes are dollar signs. I'm cash money, baby. This music is very much like, I don't know. You said the name of the game, and I didn't recognize
Sentient.
it.
It's a PlayStation 1 game, if that
Okay.
helps narrow it down.
It's
It's a first-person adventure game set on like a space station.
Mm.
And it's a game with very wildly different like endings, and it dabbles in with the concepts of like achieving godhood, you know, very philosophical, a little, you know, out there with its like concepts. It's called Sentient. The title game is called Sentient. For fuck's sake.
Sentient.
Just dark and depressing looking game, but cool. I mean, it is. I kind of don't want to do like the recognizable Apex here.
There is something about the PlayStation that I just had like some really interesting, like almost experimental games on it a lot. Like, I guess the easy one to call out is like the what's it,
The Dream
LSD or
Emulator.
whatever. Yeah. But looking at this game too, it's just like, oh, what interesting like visuals. Like the case cover is just like a droplet hitting water.
Mm-hmm. Let me see real quick. Sentient PS1. Oh, there's a very different one that's like got the space station, like the sudden fire.
Yeah,
and
did you
shit.
see that one?
Oh, come
Like, it
on.
seems like Japan and Europe used one, and then America's like,
Okay, hold on. Look at
that's not exciting.
look at a stream. This is the soundtrack to the game. This is the game to the soundtrack you're listening to right now. Also, look at your character's face. Like, you have to build. You have to learn to speak with some of the crew members. You have to earn their trust. It's a very fascinatingly complicated game. The PS1 had a very available dev kit, and it was the first time a disk system was actually popular. Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
what Gothic Ollie said, which is both the PS1 and 2. Biggest reason they were so good is because they were readily available for you to develop for, and they have gigantic libraries, especially the PS2.
I mean, yeah. I still stand by it. The PS2 will forever be my favorite console ever. And I think honestly it might be like pound for pound game wise just like the best console, period. But that's just my opinion. Everyone's allowed to disagree with me and be wrong.
I know, that's the thing. It is just, there is some objectivity to that truth.
Up and away from my body.
I love this. This
They-
like sleepy-eyed look this fucking dude has. He's just like, hold on. I'm gonna put in hidden chat the this like YouTube thumbnail, someone talking about it, and it's just so funny to watch like these people like they all look very concerned for main pro tag.
Mhm.
Ooh, long arm.
Make way, Siren Head. Boomerang Head is coming.
Let's reach down and start grabbing people.
I'm stealing all their floaties.
You're just looking into people's pools looking for good shit.
Macro BBL Boris, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. These interesting figures.
I know there's some jokey derision from Vinny that so many people still cite Redbox's first album as their favorite album. And while I've grown out of that mentality, I will say Another Light, which is what we're listening to right now. It's a good album because there's variance in the tracks, and while I don't necessarily need 100% cohesion across an entire album, right? Sometimes albums can just be a collection of songs they made over a course of time, right? But Another Light just hits different every time it plays. Whilst a lot of the other albums, I kind of find myself going, oh, here's this song or whatever. But they're still good. Sensei Theo, hello.
Oh, hi Thea, welcome.
And thank you, Gravy. I am fully vibes based drawing right now.
Whoa, I love that reach. Being grasped.
When I made the pool toy joke, that's where this rules. Oh, thank you.
Let me grasp that pool toy out of the pool.
Squeaky the bike Gravy.
Kid.
Also, sometime you and the Gravy, speaking of Redbox, out of their newest album, there's one song where I think Vinny has a voice crack.
Mm-hmm.
And you and Gravy being more musically adept than me, I wanted to hear what you all have to say to it.
Wait, you think I'm more musically adept?
You definitely sing better than I can.
Oh, you're talking about singing. Oh,
That
even
still
still,
puts-
though.
I am. Look. There's a reason why I seek your opinion on such a matter. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I don't know which song it is. I like to have to sit and listen to the album sometimes. I like what you share with them. Like, I don't know which track it is. Plus, I kind of feel disrupting the flow of the music just to seek it out. So, sometime in private, I'll bring it up. Excuse me. I'm going to hunt for the last 2 balls in my drink here. I'm gonna mute.
Your Bober. Gotta find my Bober tea.
Yummy. I have this on a t-shirt. Does it wrap around the t-shirt? Because the limbs are so long. I am, after all, a cosmic horror viewers. Like, I never really considered myself, but as a primordial rubber blob that evolved in the vacuum of space, I earn some horror from the void of space points. And now the same question with the previous one: how much can I kick this up before it diminishes the image?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say probably not too far.
Because otherwise,
I mean, actually, you know what? I'll take that back. Like, you put on the hot. Oh God, yeah, God. Like, I think you'd be fine thickening up the thighs a little bit, because you gotta hold up all that weight.
What if I did a crazier thing with this?
Okay.
What if the legs were longer and I'm actually leaning forward?
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Bug, hello. I'm in the appropriate form. Hello, hi.
Feature form. Eldritch Abomination.
Okay, do you think Twitch will be mad over this rhombus?
Probably not.
Pixels are scary, you know.
They are scary. Twitch, behave.
They're scary. Fucking Adam Sandler had to kill them in the movie.
That is so true. Although to be fair, it's more correct to say that Adam Sandler killed voxels instead of pixels.
Is that true? Because they're in 3 dimensions.
That's right. They're 3 dimensions.
Ayo, Red Vox Head. We were actually just talking about my evolving opinions and appreciations of their albums. And I know it's kind of a meme for a lot of people to point out Another Light as their favorite album, but man, Another Light always hits in its own unique way. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It's fine. Look, my favorite ones, Visions and Afterthoughts, Another Light, Stranded is a single, The New Flesh is a single, because Redcon is like front-loaded for me. Hi, Papa Links. Redcon is a little front-loaded for me. Like, a lot of my enjoyment is in the first half of it. The New Flesh is like, what, the third or fourth track? I also kind of question, I don't know if it was like artistic intent, but their first 2 tracks are like Remember and then another title with Memory. Lots of memory stuff in Redcon, which I guess, thematically fits. That's not a complaint, just an observation. I do have Visions and Afterthoughts skewed in After Another Light. Anywho, welcome to the stream. I am just doing my thing. You know what though? With this body shape though, I could get away a little bit like that. Gotta keep up the BBL allegations, you know.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Do I mess with the head more?
Yeah.
I like how you
Yeah.
saw it and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. This is what you do. Bigger, make it look like it's yeah.
Yeah. And one more thing about Redcon. Is it Redcon or Redcon? It's just Redcon. Okay, it's another thing with Redcon is at least 2 tracks were singles. So I don't necessarily mind singles being added to an album later on. And this isn't a criticism per se, but it's one of those things where it's like, it did spoil the surprise a little bit. And it kind of sucks that, like, The New Flesh are one of my favorite songs from Redcon, and it was a single that existed for a while before the album. So, Redcon's a little... It's fine, it's fine. I'm still ranking it up there. Loving This Creature also, hell yeah, hell yeah. This is me terrorizing Floridians.
But specifically Floridians.
It's because Yeeps is from there. Anywho. Terrorizing them in their little McMansions.
Yeah.
Could I make a palm tree worth a shit? People in Florida have palm trees in their yards, don't they? That's a
good question. I think it would depend where.
That's a very California thing, maybe too. Is this selling you on being Florida? Is this selling you on being Florida, viewers? Are we in Florida with this? Maybe. Yes. Vinny said maybe. I went to Boca. There are plenty of palm trees. Like I've been to where have I been? I've been to Jacksonville, Florida, a bunch of times. They have a ton of palm trees.
Oh yeah.
Beachfront area. Yeah, exactly. I'm terrorizing McMansion owning people in Florida. This is what this is. I'm taking their pool toys. They don't deserve them.
They don't.
Not with this fuck-ass taste Rebecca's got over here. They need a better home. They deserve it. Alright, well I think this one's good. What else am I gonna do to this one?
Nimby, try
Bimby. Keisha coming in with the knowledge bomb drop. To hell with their private beaches, exactly. Become pool toys. Yeah, they'll replace the ones I took. It's like, don't worry. I'll replace them for you.
Or if you reach down and you grab them and they turn into a pool toy.
I squish them with my hand, and when I lift my hand, they have become pool toy. This is the vibe, right? Am I still going in the same direction? You see that to me, it's still... Oh. I want to draw more Creatura. Creatura della Borica. I'm trying.
Yes.
Yeah, it's real, Vinny. Don't tell me. Oh, okay, thank you. But it is a big deal.
No.
No. Viewers, I had to ask myself if I am creatively bankrupt. Very weird thing to just pause on. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. I was saying, Vinny, quiet down. So I was prepping for the next LP, and I kind of think I could. I don't know if it needs of the full like overlay treatment. I could do a unique countdown for the premiere.
Yeah.
But I'm coming at a point where I don't want to force this because I much rather have that impulse, the creative impulse to do anything in particular. This one feels like I'm doing it because quote unquote it's expected of me. and that's kind of putting a big damper on the progress. Which, one way or the other, we have a new LP lined up for tomorrow. But we'll see. It's just kind of disappointing in a sense that, like, originally I was thinking of doing the full treatment like Blood Omen 1. But Blood Omen 1, I had the vision. The vision was there from a long time ago. This just feels like, well, I should just do what I did with Blood Omen. And then it just feels like I'm copying myself in a way that it's not artistically satisfying. It doesn't feel gratifying, the accomplishment does not feel gratifying. It's just the I guess for those currently viewing the broadcast and will show up for the premiere, I guess that's my rant. I normally look, I'm normally the bitch that toughs it out and just does the thing, and I need to unlearn the guilt of like not having to push myself for something that actually I'm not really getting much out of, and worried about the optics of it, of like, oh no, Boris is washed up. Those are the bad thoughts that I am staving off. Anyway, another Creatura, another Boris Creatura. You know what though? On Patreon, I currently have a poll going.
Yeah.
And whichever one wins, I'm probably gonna Twitch stream the drawing of it, at least to an extent. It's a consideration. I've been having a lot of thoughts about Patreon as well, because I need to do a reform there as well. Things need to change on there as well. And the biggest reason that's forcing me to make changes is it's no longer on a monthly basis. It automatically charges pledgers on the day of they pledged, not the month of, which means I don't get a lump sum each month anymore, but it's kind of just whatever. It's a little all over the place. And the lack of cyclical nature in the payout process is making it more difficult for me to deal with the business side of the stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to potentially refigure my tiers or rewards or the schedule and the way I do them, because right now you know what? I'm having a eureka moment on stream. I think I'm just gonna have to do this per project. Even the Blood Omen cosplay image, I feel I rushed it out the door. I feel I could have spent a little more on it. Not to do infinite projects, no, trust me. I am very anti forever projects. But I do think a lot of images I produce for Patreon lack the time in the oven they deserve. So I might not be doing things on a monthly as much, outside of like the high resolution pack. That one's easy. I just have to compile everything together on a post each month. That's fine. That's not going to change. But what I'm thinking is, instead of having one suggestion thread and one poll per month, it's going to be, I'm making a suggestion thread. The suggested ideas that I've chosen will need to be completed before I make the next thread. Same with the poll. No matter how long it takes, I need to finish the poll winner appropriately, and afterwards I will make a new poll. Kind of get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not strictly monthly based, but completion per project based is how the cyclical nature will work on Patreon from now on. And I might be implementing that change as soon as next month. Well, viewers, be like water running down the creek around the rocks. You gotta be flexible. Like it or not, you gotta adapt. Anyway, art, right? I want to do another creature. I'm trying to think of an archetype or something. Silhouettes. The silhouettes. Oh, I see it.
Yeah?
You're like, oh shit, what the fuck did she see in that?
No, it's more of just like I'm genuinely interested in what you saw in that.
You'll see it soon too. Not exactly, but it gave me an idea.
You'll see it soon.
Kinda, actually, yes. Also, in switching to per project than per month schedule for Patreon, I might again change the gated nature of some of the work done. Because, you know, not everything I could art stream on Twitch.
Right.
But I'm thinking of just making it like, hey, you know what? If you want to see early or no early preview of this image, I'll be doing a portion of it on Twitch today. And that way I can maintain my presence on Twitch. And also maintain Patreon during a time of, well, financial insecurity for a lot of people. But I'll say again, I am happy I stuck to streaming.
Yeah?
Eggs and baskets, viewers. Eggs and baskets. Plural on the baskets part. There are a bunch of games that I kind of wish I could stream at an earlier stage, but I have them locked up in annual events later down the line. So while there is a great temptation to skip ahead, I kind of just have to wait and stick to the plan. I genuinely can't wait to do my next subathon, but I want to do it during September. God, viewers, the subathon games, which, you know, God willing and all of that, I'm capable of streaming it during the time. I have quite the lineup. The lineup is already selected, not tested, mind you, but selected with a few backup replacements in case some of these bite the dust. So how does this image currently make you feel?
I feel like I'm crawling out of something.
Okay.
Crawling out into the hopeful safety of the sun's warm embrace.
Alright, everybody, you hear that? You log that in the back of your heads.
And then when it's horribly wrong, it says, Sonny, you so silly.
Also, if you did some big cleaning, heck yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, I told you when you texted me earlier, I was like, man, I really gotta get some. I'm doing some chores, and then what I've basically done is a bunch of laundry, and I have not folded or hung up any of it, and I'm just staring at this pile of clothes on my bed, and just like fear. Oh.
This song was always my favorite. It's a standout. I like screaming Vinny. Yelling in pain. I cannot tell what's happening yet. Don't worry. You don't need to.
You soon will.
He should add the lawnmower noise he made one time to the song. No. Yes, but also no. But yes. What was the phobia of like giant things?
The phobia of giant things. I don't know. Let's see. Actually, I've never heard that, but I mean, I haven't heard the word for it. I do know of its existence, obviously. Fear.
Would it be macrophobia? I mean, it makes sense.
That was megalophobia.
That's the one. Megalophobia.
Such as skyscrapers, statues, mountains, or large animals. Because it makes you think of how small and delicate you are.
Yeah, I want this to induce megalophobia. Megalomania.
Macrophobia is the fear of macaroni and cheese.
My funny little pixels over here.
Just a couple funny pixels. They don't mean anything.
It's artistique.
It is artistic.
I might spread the hole just a little bit.
Yeah.
On the stream.
Uh huh.
Opening the crevasse.
Yeah. Okay.
The cave entrance. It's more like a ceiling opening, kind of like a shaft.
Okay. I thought honestly, I just thought of it like crawling out of a hole.
It could also be that. It's like it is a confined terrestrial shelter. Cavernous.
Intriguing.
But you look out and this happens. You're somehow singled out despite being fully hidden. And
That's right,
whatever
you're
this
sensed.
is observing from 200, 300 feet up in the air. 500? Who's to say? I can tell it's well made. I cannot tell what it is. Look at these two little peaks. Are these two little guiding beacons be enough for you? Kinda suss out the shape.
500 foot.
Ooh, I almost entered. Scary. Jump scare. I kind of want to like open. Like, I like the idea that it's not too big of a view.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like over here is like my left knee spike. That's my other leg. That's my right arm with the elbow spike, and these are my two mounds.
Yeah.
And you're looking out from a cave orifice. Headbound back Dorito. Back Dorito.
I bought some baked Cheetos. I don't like them.
No,
Texture's
explain.
weird.
Explain.
No, like texture's weird. They're too
It-
soft.
Baked. Let's start from that.
Okay.
Baked Cheetos?
Yeah. Baked, not fried. So says the bag.
So they're just soft?
Because of the way they're made, they're softer. It's weird. I don't like it. Why throwing away a bag of Cheetos?
In a garden. Favorite song, everybody. I'm cranking it up.
Made myself a little garden to grow myself my only friends. Got myself a brand new start and oh no, I screwed it up again. Guess I'm staying up all night in my mind, but out of sight. I'm to blame for this. I hide away until the day is through. I will pay for this. We'll find a way to push the blame on you. I won't run from this. Hide away until the day is through.
Oh, I like this song. Yeah, I remember you playing this one. It's one of my favorites all time.
Believe my eyes this morning. I found a pond of weeds and sand. Yesterday was so adoring. My God, so easy to offend. I would rather fly than fight. Close my eyes and hang on tight. I'm not to blame for this. I hide away until the day is through. I will run from this. I'll find a way to push the blame on you. I'll be alright tomorrow. Hide away until the day is through. It's so simple. It's as easy as it can be. Make a monster. Lock it up, throw away the key.
And then I'm thinking of adding a bit of atmospheric. You know how things at a distance go faded and slightly blue? Same shit with playing.
Yeah.
There's a monster. Take your root in the property. In the garden. Where the weeds are now growing free. In the garden. Where my friends fought to bury me. There's a jungle. It's as far as the eye can see. Overgrown now. It's no longer fantasy.
Coming into a more saturated, contrasted look up close. So, viewers, how do you feel about the whole now?
I'm wondering when the little fingers are gonna come snaking in to get me.
So, funnily enough, I was thinking it. Do I add the finger? I was kind of hesitant because it's gonna be a really big finger.
Yeah, that's what I.
Because like, but I could do 2 fingers. It would be like claws. I like the mystery, but wondering if I've been spied around. Yeah, right, like, because the fingers is a little too direct. I want to evoke the emotion, you're an insect. You're begging that I just keep walking. You know, there is something to be made here, I think, with the fingers, undoubtedly, but also, is it this image though? Are the fingers poking in this image? There's something to it, but I feel the slight uncertainty is better for this, because this is unknowable. You're trying to make sense of what you're even seeing kind of situation. This happens for a total of 10 seconds in your life and you're like, what? It also distracts away from the body. Indeed it does. I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna go for much longer though. I have a whole lot of juice in me, but this was a fun little distraction and just kind of metaphorically play around with the creative process. BRB 3 minutes.
You could throw your conscience away just to land a good part in the play. Maybe there's a reason that you feel so empty. Broken bottles and junk on the floor. It's hard to notice when your eyes on the score. If you burn a picture to obtain the ashes, a bit of wind could blow what's left away.
we're back. If you burn a picture, viewers, to obtain the ashes, you heard the man. Oh, another good. Any song that has the band go like fucking gets me. If you want to write music that appeals to me, having a always works on me, viewers.
I should introduce you to this little note band that does that a lot. They're called the Eagles.
Right. I should check your stuff out. You know what? I'm gonna skip, knowing that I'm not gonna go for much longer. I'm gonna play Redcon after this. May as well. Good shit, Redbox. I wanted to album to play out. I didn't want to interrupt it. Do not wish to be disrespectful. We have to hear the whooshing noises too. It has to happen.
Reminds me of someone I was before.
Alrighty.
When nothing was on my mind.
I just blended languages there for a second. I'm fine. I'm okay.
Was there anything more than that? I thought I had it all before. I had a reason to be born.
I want to draw more entity Boris. Boris entity.
The entity is unleashed.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, today's I want to art stream. I am gonna art stream. I didn't get any particular projects done, but I'm doing Entity Boris. Entity, you get it. You get it, Shaku. I'm gonna attempt something.
Oh,
I'm gonna be experimental.
Boris.
Experiment.
The
Experiment.
experiment.
That's the alarm when I get experimental. Experiment. Experiment.
Screen flashing lights.
Listen, normally I try and avoid perpetuating other streamers' memes. Which, there's nothing wrong doing it. That's fine. We all know the same joke when it's a popular streamer, right?
Right.
I just want to say, very Homero. Homero. Very primal, very strength driven. Anyway. Yo, what the fuck? It's March is coming up. Macro March. Holy shit!
Oh,
for the
Macro
first
March is
time, I
coming.
actually am on time with Macro March. This art stream turned out into great success, everybody. This is like a Hallmark movie. Darman would weep to this twist. And then Boris, after years of failing to participate in any monthly art memes, she finally managed to get her Macro March art finished on time. In fact, she was the first before anyone. All her peers looked at her as she entered the hall and clapped. Anyway, back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. So what do you think I'm doing? Me, indescribable blob, immediately asks you, so what do you think?
I think what you're doing is pissing me off. I'm joking.
I got so sad.
No.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, I have no
And
idea.
then I'm like, oh,
Obviously,
okay.
I have no idea what you're doing.
Back!
Oh, thank you, Denny.
My back!
Oh, right, scatter. I don't need scattering now. Thank you for lurking.
The lurk.
The lurk worked. That scared me. It scared me that it worked. Of all fucking things. As a drone from a drone? Yeah, it's a top-down view.
Ooh. Head peeking up through the clouds.
You may not be wrong. That was the clouds. Thunder, right? Damn, no one's buying it.
I'm sorry, I was looking at something on my phone. What happened? Sorry, I was responding to something. The GF is out and about, and she sent me a picture of this type of rubber alligators.
Redcon's a little silly. Album. This is, by the way, the album where I say Vinny's voice cracks or something. I don't know if Gravy's still around, but I will bring it to your attention when it's about to happen, or I'll definitely rewind when I hear it, because I know if I hear it for sure, I'll be like, yeah, there it is. This track's called Coroni.
Oh.
They're cursing. This is the explicit album.
Oh my god, does it have parental guidance on it?
Somebody called somebody.
Someone call the Parent Teacher Council of America or whatever.
Somebody call. Guess who's back? Back again. Because that's what the whole music video is, right? Him preventing the kid picking up his explicit album.
Oh, is it?
You've never seen the music video?
No, I'm not a.
You're not a big Eminem head. You're not a big stan.
Yeah.
You're not literally a stan, because that's where it comes from.
Okay.
You're not a stan. he references Elvis's sandwich in it too. It's funny, he got an exotic elimination in Hitman or whatever they're called.
Oh.
Yeah, you go into the Shadow Realm where Evil Venom version of Eminem kills real Eminem. No, look it up. Look it up. Hitman Eminem. You go and kill him. And he voices like 10 lines in it, I think. They also use licensed music, which makes it impossible to stream the game, so you have to play with the music mute. Sorry for the snort. I have not snorted in a while.
No, that's funny.
That was like regal. That was a regal snort. That was like fully confident one. Damn, I haven't done that in a while. Feel good. There it is, the New Flesh favorite song. I'm cranking it up.
Meaning is lost, restless and complicated. Thinking is overrated. Say something once and carry on. 20 seconds long, all one can afford. Don't have to scream and shout it if
Are you seeing the vision? The pigeon vision.
Vision.
the means to carry Distance is habit forming. Thinking is just too boring. Why find the time when it's too long? Untie the tether. The safety's off. You'll live forever. You'll be someone faceless and temporary, tasteless, incendiary. Now all the world is at your door. Untie the tether. The safety's off. You'll live forever. You'll be someone. It's ordinary and too far gone. It's habit forming. Your meat will rot.
Your meat will rot. So speaking of memes being included, I feel that was a meme thing because he talks about rotting meat and meat on his streams a lot. So I feel that was a bit of a meme lyric. But what do you think of the New Flesh? That was that last track.
It's not bad. It's kind of unfortunately my Red Fox. I think Red Fox is all right.
They're very much to be. I don't know. They're fine. They're fine. I do really like some of their work.
Yeah. Like, I think if someone turned on Redbox, I'm not gonna complain. But I'm not one to immediately suggest.
To suggest Redbox. I need to, you know what? I need to gather up all the Red Hot Chili Pepper stuff I have. I need to listen to them more on my streams. Anyway, are you seeing the the vision?
Yeah. Ooh, pardon. Good word.
It's funny because most of those don't come through.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Trust me, if anything came through, I'll be like, you know, that's really pretty fucking true now that I think about it. That was pretty
Yeah.
candid. Twitch, please don't get mad at this. Come on.
Which, don't get mad.
Thank you. Should I even show the feet for free? Or do I just kind of crop it here because I kind of vibe with this crop? I kind of vibe with it being in landscape. Because I'm standing on the landscape. I love Hawaiian guitar strings.
Oh, yeah. There's another instrument I wish I was more musically inclined to learn is the steel guitar.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah. I remember I remember like the first time like I learned about the steel guitar, like I was in like 4th grade and we had one of those like encyclopedia on CD things for our like class computer. From like I don't remember the name of those programs, but like steel guitar, it's the first time I learned about a steel guitar, and I like was like, oh man, they're so cool, and I didn't really think about them too much again until I watched an episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Yes.
Where Double D suddenly
Breaks
reveals he
it
can play
out.
and he fucking hates it. I'm like, bruh, this is fucking. He's like, I hate the noises this makes. I'm like, you just need to relax. 88 fingers at
Edward. That's what plays in my mind every time I play with sliders. Always skew stuff, especially if you're doing it in a particular perspective, viewers. Use the transformation tools and use them mathematically. It helps. Geometry and all of that. Gonna look like a fertility idol here soon. I actually know a streamer that has the audio for that for sound alert. Which one now? I think the conversation has moved past for me to remember what that's in reference to.
Oh right, yeah. I don't know.
Which sound?
Oh, maybe like a twang of a steel paddle guitar.
The steel. Yeah, okay.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
When I was first setting up like sound alerts and stuff, I tried so hard to get like guitar sounds for everything, but I just couldn't find the exact sounds I was looking for.
You know what's the ultimate guitar thing you can use? And this is me handing you another gift. You're welcome. There's an episode from Home Movies where like the guy who plays the guitar, he talks to his mentor, and in the episode the mentor tells him he can no longer teach him anything. He's like, now make a whiny little cat. Now it's this one. Like it's a pretty good fucking bit. It's a good bit. It's one of the best bits from that show, I feel like. If you ever found a way to incorporate that, that's a great guitar related thing. There it is. This is the song. I don't know, like, I'm gonna up viewers. We're upping the volume. We're gonna be silent and we're gonna listen.
Everyone listen and shut up.
Exactly. All right, I'm just gonna let it play out. Am I alone on this?
It's like he can't quite get there.
Right? You heard
like
it.
I can. I can't.
Like there's a.
I mean, to be fair, I
moment.
can't either,
Yeah.
but that's why I don't try. But he obviously felt like he needed to, and it just didn't work.
That one wasn't as bad as the other ones, but it was still up there, right? You heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, damn you. Sorry. It just hits my funny bone. I should post these tomorrow then. March 1st.
Yeah.
Is he gonna do it again? I feel these. I feel like the later ones are much softer.
Yeah.
The later ones are a little softer, and in the early ones, he's trying to hit a high note. It's like it's not as bad as I was initially making it sound, but there's something there. There is something to that. I have, so this song, Red Vox tend to have this one track, at least one track, where it's kind of gritty, rowdy, a little more discordant, more like blood in the teeth, kind of white knuckle bullshit, right? A little white knuckly. I in my head I dub it like nerd fight club music. Like if you get like fucking Mandark fighting another nerd, you know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
it's the Mandark level of nerd fight club music. There's your esoteric description of some of these tracks by Red Fox from me. You're welcome. I know everybody comes here for my insights. Oh wait, no, I need to do the legs. Oh no, the dogs are cut off. Oh, okay, I'll be nice.
Oh no. Hey, you can't see the dogs.
Feet enjoyers are gonna be seeing so many souls for Macro March.
You have to show them the top of the foot instead.
Yes, yes. Like these need to be further. Yeah, there we go. Now that's feeling more like as it should be. It is going to be the short-lived vocal stem that I keep referencing.
I thought, honestly, I thought we were about to go, oh man. Oh man.
Well, I already did Homero earlier. We had our Homero moment. We need to capture some mental real estate. We need to find our equivalents. It's fun playing with other people's toys, but for so long. We need to find our own Homero. Hey, Big DJ.
That's so true. We need to find our own. Hey, DJ.
Doing good. Laid back art stream. Not doing anything complicated or elaborate, nor specific. The only connecting tissue is I'm giant and I'm coming for you. And your pool toys. And that's a cowboy. and then I show up in your room in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And I tell you to play the Glockenspiel.
My back. Oh, my back.
Oh, thank you, thank you. How far? We're far along into the album, but I feel like I'm good on Vinny. So I kind of want to wrap this up in the next 15-ish minutes, maybe. Shorter art stream.
Whether it's real or not, you've only got to play your part.
Also, this is just fun to... Normally, this is what a warm-up to an art session would be. Just make a pose, make it work. Remind yourself of some fundamentals. So you don't have to remember it on the fly when you're working. But to make things go fast, I have been skipping those a lot. I can deal with no warm-ups before work, it's fine. But I just, I wanted to get on stream today and just kind of vibe.
Yeah.
This is how I restore my mana. I need to feed the soul, or else the soul will give up. And then I have to go into an interpretive movie where surreal imagery represents my inner torment. I do that weekly. It happens. Makes me think of those dusty clay statues art school classrooms would have. Like the teacher sculpted a bust once, and she's carrying that fucking thing anywhere she goes to work, that is. I had an art teacher in early grade school. Could not pronounce my name right. And the thing is, where I come from, it's a common incorrect way to say the name.
Oh, okay.
Especially in the city that I lived in. It's a weird inflection thing. Anyway, she called me Booties.
Oh.
And I'm like, it's not a Z, there's an S, and there's an O. Booties, could you please come? It's like, oh my fucking god. Booties. I'm like, no.
So you added an extra O and a Z.
Yeah, it's an extra O. It's like boo, like a ghost. Booties.
Booties. Well, my teachers all mispronounced my name too. They all called me dummy. I said, no, that's not my name. Actually, the thing I always had to do was correct them, say, no, I don't go by my first name, I go by my middle name, please use that. Yeah, it's very terracotta statue.
Yeah.
We're gonna bury you, we're gonna, like, unearth a tomb, and there's gonna be, like, 1,000.
Do you feel the
of these
dustiness?
just lined up.
Do you feel the
Yes.
the stone dust? The stone dust. Yeah, exactly. I know I said I'm switching off of Vinny, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place this before Visions, but before it I will put Stummvoll, because I like that one song they used, because I heard it in that one game that was in that I forgot the name of, the Surge. POV looking down at my goofy alien after she said something out of no, I don't do those things. I should probably attempt. I am just improv, no referencing, gonna just try and make a city here. This is too much effort. I hate it already. Fucking spaghetti. I hate spaghetti. highways.
Turn back the time. I wouldn't think of it if I tried. Oh no, I got it all wrong again. I thought I was somebody else. Maybe I'm a better man.
She said nice tits to me, bro. Why my non-existent man titties? We all do in spirit. You got nipples, right?
I'm reminded there's like this story on TikTok that was going around for a while of this woman bringing in their dog because she thought it had bugs all over him, and they're like, no, like
Those are
your
her
dog
tits.
doesn't have bugs on it. Those are its nipples. And the woman's like, no, it's a male dog. Like, ma'am, doesn't your husband?
Just to remember my name. Don't need sympathy. I can't remember what's hurting me. I'll blank for a while. I'll let you know when it comes to mind.
Oh my bones.
Hey, Matt. Macroboris. Yeah, coincidentally, I just kept drawing myself giant, and then I realized, oh, Macro March. How serendipitous. You know what? I'll give Apex Legends this thing. Caustic from Apex Legends taught me what serendipitous means.
Oh, really?
It's like, it's always been one of those words that like I vibe understood what it meant, but him saying it so frequently is what made me look it up, and I'm like, oh, okay.
And I have a possibly dumber reason for knowing that word specifically,
Yeah.
and it's because there's a line in the movie Hot Rod said by Bill Hader where he goes, "Oh, that's totally serendipitous."
Nice.
I'm gonna look it up because heard.
Oh, I agree, Sean. Thank you.
My back.
Ooh, and posture check. And a raid. Batty Princess,
Batty
hello.
Princess rated my stream with 1
Oh my
viewers.
goodness! Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for the raid. I'll get that shout out real quick.
Okay, thank you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I hope your stream went well.
Trees are turning brown. The days are shorter now. The days are shorter now. Holding on so well to a little of yourself. To a little of yourself. Headed underground. Headed underground.
Yeah, understandable. It's been, we're just having a chill whatever session right now, just kind of vibey drawing, just whatever comes to my mind, and I just drew myself macro a few times, and I'll be posting those for Macro March. Not planned, but it
Yeah.
well met.
Two of them were very creature. This one is very...
Just macro.
Yeah, this one's just very just macro.
Hey, hey. Hello, Jackie. Jackie Uvu. Oh! Why the bonk? If I had a good printer and space on my walls, I would print and frame them. Oh, thank you. And thank you for the bonk, I suppose. I will say, yet again, this album, I have come around on it. It's like, it's fine. I was a little bit more critical of it on release. I mean, I was a little bit critical of it in stream. I will say that's still the same case in terms of how some of the songs being singles prior, not spoil, but it just kind of goes like, kind of a vibe. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
What America looks like from the plane POV. Hey, that looks believable enough. Let's do some happy ballads. Sorry viewers, I'm picking out my favorite cloud brush. Oh, Boris using the cloud brush, then using the square brush to make the clouds. No. Oh
my god.
Oh. It just looks like stink clouds, like musk clouds. Kaiju Boris indeed. Ooh, I can be kind of up my own, you know, and I could make like a path, like I walked through the clouds.
Ooh,
They're just kind of a.
that's a fun idea.
Let me see if I can make it work. Prisoner. I like this track. Not Red Fox.
I was born in a prison, no hope for escape. I got used to the silence as I stuck in my cage. You cannot miss what you have never seen before. But deep inside you know there must be more. You cannot miss what you have never seen before. But deep inside you know there must be more.
They'll be like kind of stacked like waves a little bit.
I heard a voice, but I could not follow. It was a language I didn't know. I seen a light, and it used to blind me. Was it real, or just a dream? No, you cannot miss what you have never seen before. But deep inside you know there must be more. You cannot miss what you have never seen before. But deep inside you know there must be more. And as I left, no one tried to stop me. So I learned I was always as free as I wanted to be. I was always as free as a bird. I was always as free as I wanted to be. But I was just too scared to see who I could be.
Ah, what a good track. I really like that song. I enjoy more somber track. Anyway, I'm fucking with this. I didn't want to talk too much over the song, but I'm now casting shadow onto the clouds.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why we do this stuff. Sometimes it just lines up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You have a certain vibe, and you just keep cracking away at it. Phew. Shit, what do I play after that? Damn, that song is such like cut off. I could always just put on Jungle Fatigue Volume 3.
No.
I have Command Conquer Renegade music on here. Fuck it. We gotta switch up gears a little bit. We're in the final stretch. Yeah, big DJ speed. Tense end of gay music moments now. Not tense. Fucking speaking of Vinny, recently on stream he asked, and this was on a VOD so I couldn't participate, but he asked specifically, hey, is there any way I could play Command Conquer Renegade? I'm like, oh buddy, it is there. Imagine Vinny mentioning Command Conquer Renegade. I'm like, I'm not alone.
I feel that way anytime, like, there's like a game I kind of champion, and then someone I like happens to also mention it.
You're like, oh, Vinpo.
Oh my god.
Though I did not. Oh, this trackable? Fuck it. I did not sort them. So I don't know what's gonna play. Some of these are like probably a skip. Such a silly track, but I like it. Then it gets scary, I'm sorry to say. Told you. You didn't believe me. But you got scared, I know it. You're scared stiff. And it's be like Vinpog. I need to should I do history on Vindin with the viewers?
Vindin.
You know what? That's how we're gonna end the stream. I'm gonna pull up Vin Digital. It'll be for the finale of the stream. Haha, viewer retention. Now people will be like, shit. Can't look now. I gotta watch. It's okay if there will be a VOD of this. Like, I know I've revealed it on this broadcast a few times, but in my emotes, where do y'all think this Vinpog, Vin hype thing comes from? From the internet, that is correct.
It is from the internet. That's very true.
There's not gonna be a whole lot left of the stream, viewers. So I'm just gonna kind of mess with this for as long as I feel like it. I might touch it up off stream, and tomorrow I'll be posting them around for Macro merch. I like the distant drums that play. Okay, what's the next drum? Yeah. Command and Conquer. I love the digitized voice. This fucks card. Oh, it does. All the right samples, all the right instruments. The OST for Renegade fucks. Definitely one of the high points of that game. I need to hide the clouds for a second, because I keep sampling off of wherever I'm drawing, and they are disrupting the information. industrial ambient, that's probably gonna suck. Defunct. Alright, this has sauce to it. Yeah. This is the most of this kind of like rock metal of its kind. It's doing what it's supposed to. It's very good at it. My stompers. Would it be spookier if I just left the face like that?
I mean, it would be spookier, yeah.
Ominous. Move over, Evangelion. The new weird alien godhood enemies has arrived. They're making a new Evangelion, but it's the Drakengard slash butt robot game guy that's writing it. I'm kind of sort of interested. We'll see. I haven't even finished watching the remake, the Riri, whatever they call them for Evangelion. I kind of didn't like the first two. They're fine, but it loses the sauce that I liked in the originals. That almost felt like a joke where it's like, oh, the track's over. No, here's more action. That was a very good pause. Starting off Macro March right. Ishaku, again, like, that was a happy accident. I wasn't even thinking, I'm like, oh shit, Macro, finally, I'm ahead of the game for once with these drawing memes. There's like one or two more tracks I want to hear, and that's going to declare the end of the stream. I will have to load up the origins of Vin Din into I need to load up a YouTube source.
Good, great, yeah.
viewers, there's a possibility that you might see me stream the creation of the Bimbors chapter of the Space Marines on stream.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's currently a Patreon poll for it happening.
That's what I voted for.
Hell yeah.
Chad, if you want to, you should go.
You
join
should
the
go
Patreon.
find it, but I feel weird about linking it off of Twitch, because Twitch can be weird about it, because my Patreon is rated for mature people.
Yes.
So I feel frustrated, but it feels like a line I shouldn't be crossing. It's weird to just talk about it, but we're just, you know, we're rolling with it for the time being. Anyway, I'm just letting y'all know. If anyone who follows me on Blue Sky can easily find it. Thunder Squeaky Hammer. I have an idea. There's a level that's appropriate for you. The most important thing, though, my own shadow. I'm not a ghost.
Right.
I have to like make it starker. Towering, yeah, Violet got there, yeah. Thank you. Ooh, no.
My back!
Thank you for posture
My
check.
back!
Oh, thank you. What's the next trick? Moving. This one's also fun. Silly. Getting close to wrap up now. Okay. A little bit of occlusion here. And on the tummy. Just kind of in there. Alrighty. Balloons should come in one of two sizes, buff or towering. Could be buff and towering though. Okay. Let me see how I'm gonna punch this into the feed. I know I had like... I'll make a new source. I'm gonna have to procure the video first. What was it? Was Fast and Furious.
Oh God.
Spy Kids something.
Yeah, it's like, hold on.
Cartoon.
Yeah.
Alright, bye bye Raspberry Roller. Spy Racers.
Spy Racers.
I get shivers down my spine just seeing all these thumbnails pop up. Hold on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a source, crop it preemptively, and then I'll uncrop it when I reveal it. Window capture Vindin origins. Everybody prep your Vindins to anyone who has access to them in chat. Fuck, where'd it go? I did the thing I didn't want to do, but whatever. Come on, OBS.
There we are. Look at them.
Prep our what's Vindins, Sonny, please show the audience.
The Vindins.
Yes, so we're watching this from The Beeb. Source, The Beeb. I'll do it like that. Alright, everybody. Enjoy the origins of Vindin.
Bubblegum if you want to try to beat my best time. Looks like you pushed it a little too hard. Reminds me of someone else I know. That's because you're a Toretto. You're born to win. But remember, being a Toretto's got nothing to do with what you do in that car. Being a Toretto is about what's in here. All right, I'll see you later, because I got something to talk to you about. Get off me, man!
And he died. The end.
Oh my God.
Then I realized, am I gonna get fucking DMCA'd over that thing of
No,
like,
I don't think so.
Anyway, for anyone who wanted to know where those emotes come from, that's Vin Diesel Digital, Vin Digital. Anyway, that's with that said though, thank you everybody for joining. I'll look back at what was made. You looking at Cave, looking at me approaching no matter what. Cowboy. Orb. Another orb. And me telling you to play the fucking Glockenspiel. I appreciate y'all greatly. Tomorrow, premiere of new LP. Hope to see you then. Bye bye.
Bye, y'all.